We've been having some technical issues, so. Alright. Hope we don't have another drop. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Abhi DhiYogi with another session today, or a continuation of the session that we did, I believe, on Wednesday, which got disconnected on Wednesday. Just 2 minutes of it. So I figured we'll continue that in context of today's curation on relaxation and resting in the context of what I seeks in life, in love, or light. And where does I find that? That's what we will discuss today. Since we got disconnected on Wednesday. So some songs, some stories, some ideas. On where is what I seeks. But before we start, how about a song? तेरा नाम होना जाने क्यों होना ही है तुमसे ही दिन शाम आती है तुमसे ही सुबह होता है तुमसे ही तुमसे ही La 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 la. Thank you. I'm just checking the stream, so hoping that it's not disconnected. So, be it as a child growing up, seeking maybe toys or sweets in life, Where did I find them? If I reflect upon it, I would say a shop, or with my parents, or because of my parents. And then on the same lines, if I were to say, as I seeked to be the number one in competitions, in groups or classes that I was in, that is what I seek, yeah? To compete and to be the best, supposedly, in a relative sense, compared to my friends and family or whoever was there. Yeah, competition. That's what I seeked. Then as I grew up, seek to be with those or the person that I loved, supposedly. Infatuations or whatever you want to call it. But yes, I wanted to be with this person. Yeah. Then I grew up and took up a job and I pursued again. Success, money, designation. Yeah. This car or that toy or this home or having that much of bank balance. Pursuits of life. From a, I would say, more professional perspective or quantifiable perspectives. And where did I find these successes per se, or the love per se, in whatever I was doing? Well, I found them when I gave my best to whatever I was doing and learned from the rest, be it my friends, be it teachers, be it experiences, be it strangers, and most importantly, the mistakes. Whenever I learned from them so that I can be the best in whatever I was pursuing, I happened to come across success per se in whatever I was doing. And this success was not relative in the sense that I was the best compared to someone else, but this was more about, am I better than who I was yesterday? Did I learn something? Did I do what I had to do today better than what I had accomplished yesterday? So what I seeked in life, per se, in the pursuits, at work or at school, were accomplished in the sense that I felt looking at the result, that I'd given my best to the opportunity and in turn had earned a lesson that would make me even better for tomorrow. And with that approach and that train of thought, whatever I pursued, be it professional, be it hobbies, be it personal, I was a little bit more happy with that approach, a little bit balanced. When I reflected and measured, did I give my best and learn from the rest? As we ponder on that idea, on the pursuits of life and where is what I seeks in life, let me play another song and then we will talk about what I seeks in love. Wanna see you love, wanna hear you love, wanna touch you love, wanna be with you, wanna hear you love, wanna say you love. Love, Abhi, fall in love, here in the now, fall in love. To the edge of the heaven and hell, to the depths of the past and the next. I've searched, I've looked for you as I rest finally with you. Love, oh, I'm in love, here in the now, I'm in Thank you. So as I touched upon, seeking love briefly in the pursuits of life, where I seeked success the most, or this or that. Seeking love per se took a priority, or became a priority, I guess, around the time that the pursuits of education and this or that were coming to an end. It didn't happen voluntarily or with a plan or a thought like other things, but it just happened. And I met the person with whom I would spend the rest of my life. Or let me put it this way, the person who would tolerate all my dysfunctions for the rest of my life. And we embarked on this journey, per se, of seeking love. And as I seeked what I believed was love, and gave it my best that I had. But learning from the rest when it comes to love was a bigger challenge, because I had expectations, my expectations, that would come to the forefront. Because if I did something, I expected something in return. So, learning from that situation where I felt that I'd given my best and maybe I didn't get the best in terms of meeting my expectation, in terms of a response, in terms of love per se, or attention. I used to always be in a sort of in a mode of conflict. So it wasn't easy, this pursuit of love, yeah? Because my expectations and it was a challenge to learn anything from the outcomes, because I was right and someone else was always wrong. And I kept on giving my best per se, from where I stood, yeah? And the other person also felt they kept on giving their best. But somehow I didn't see it. And somehow they didn't see it. Not all the time, but sometimes, or more frequently than less. So that's why I said, having someone by your side who tolerates the dysfunctions of me, I would say that's the key here. Because as I went through the roller coaster of seeking love, we were blessed with children, where I got the glimpse of what love is. The first glimpse, per se. Because in giving to a child, there was no expectation that arose in my heart. Because I was just giving it, whatever I was giving, to a part of me, right? So selfless. In giving, with no expectation. For me, I got a glimpse of that when, the kids came into my life. And what I seeked in the name of love started to take a little bit of shape one day at a time. I don't know what I gave or whether I gave the best now I reflect on it. But I do know that those around me, with whom I pursued love, showed me the direction, which was to give my best to each and everyone around me, not just at work or at school or in competitions, but to my day to day. I'm playing the guitar, give it the best. And sometimes it's going to be a happy ending or a sad ending, sometimes good or sometimes bad, sometimes positive, sometimes negative, in terms of a response or an emotional aspect of the situation. But to accept it, because each one around me was helping me take those baby steps, per se, towards love. So where did I find, or let me put it this way, where is what I seeks in love? I believe it is in acceptance. Of whatever is. After giving one's best. So the pursuit of what I seeks in love led me to being a little bit more accepting and expressing honestly on what my needs were. No one had telepathic powers per se. So I have to explain, I have to talk and express, and also accept what may come my way. And again try to give my best to those around me. Be it at home, be it at work, be it at school, be it on a walk, or be it playing the guitar. And the shape of love per se took a form which for me read or said, in giving my best to whatever I was doing, I was sharing love that I had. Because it was only with love that I could give my best to whatever I was doing, work or personal, or a hobby or whatever. And in acceptance of whatever came my way, whoever did what they did, said what they said, in acceptance and in gratitude per se. I learned the lesson that would help me again give my best to whoever was around me, to whatever was around me. And this process of accepting what came as a lesson from whoever, it may be the kids, it may be the partner, it may be at work, it may be a stranger, good or bad, happy or sad, but accepting it showed the lesson that would help me give my best on the next step as I seek love. How about a song before we move on to the last idea of the story? Waves hold just ways, trees, bees, birds and hay, waves. From the rocks to the mountains, from the stars to the moon, waves. What's near and far, friend? Waves. Everything in between. I've dived deep, only to surface. I've touched your shore, only to retreat. Waves. This love and hate, the waves, whatever I feel and think, the waves. Is there anything else? So as we said, the pursuits of life, or what I seek in life with success, recognition, this or that, is all in the pursuit of happiness, I guess. So truly what one seeks, I guess, is happiness through all these different things that we believe or efforts. And it led me to the idea of giving the best that I have and learning from the rest in terms of the results, so I can give my best. And those baby steps help me in my pursuits of love, to realize what giving selflessly means, with no expectation. That was taking that, giving the best to a next level, because you just gave because it gave you happiness. You gave to the children. And when you apply the same giving to work, you gave the best that you had. Not because you would get a promotion or something or a reward, but just because it gave you happiness. And what came out was just the best that I had. Doesn't happen all the time, but whenever it happened. And that led me down the path of what I seeked. In the name of love, with those around me. Was always there around me, as long as I was in the mode of acceptance and gratitude for whatever came my way. And from that again I learned. So I can share the best that I have, which was sharing with love. And in this practice per se, which I term as yoga, of pursuits of life or love, is basically giving the best that one has, accepting what comes in return, to learn the lesson within that return. I call that yoga. Giving the best, accepting what comes, and learning from each and every one and each and every result, so I can give the best. So in trying to find the meaning of life and love, whenever I gave the best, accepted what came my way, and learned from the rest, I realized there was some sort of a light that helped me take the next baby step towards whatever I was going, which was love, which was life. And this light, I mean, the path became a little clear on what I was seeking. Yes, I seeked success, I seeked gain, I seeked profits, I seeked this person or that thing, right? But in seeking, I realized when I gave the best that I had with love, whatever came back to me, which I branded as good or bad, was in fact filled with love. Was the best thing that I needed at that time. Because for me to be sitting here playing this guitar in this moment, all the prior moments, the good, the bad, the success and the failures, the hurts and the happiness, all of them had to happen for this moment to happen. And if one was missed, just because I didn't want the hurt, let's say, then this moment would have never come. So, in acceptance of whatever came my way, with gratitude, a realization dawned that what came was just love. And then again it helped me to learn on how to share the love that I had or what had come to me. Round and round in a circle, which became clear because I felt I was more centered, I was more open and accepting to see this circle of life, circle of love per se. And by the way, I fall off that center. It doesn't take a minute or two, yeah? Something happens and boom, I fall off. But whenever I get those glimpses, yeah, a realization dawned that only when I am in the here and now, in this moment, I give the best that I have, which, let's say, is love or with love. And whatever happens and whatever comes my way and whoever says and does what they do, As long as I'm in the here and now, I'm more open and accepting. So I learn from whatever is in this here and now, whatever the result or whatever the emotion or whatever I'm going through. Which makes logical sense to me now, because even that is love, whatever is coming my way. And whatever I'm giving is love. And all of that realization happens only in the here and now, which means every moment is filled with love. Each and every moment. But as long as we're giving our best, accepting whatever is in this moment and learning from the rest, I guess we find ourselves in love and nothing else. Because the light shines only in the here and now. Not in the past, not in the future, not in this or not in that, but in the here and now. If I'm playing the guitar in the here and now, it's the best that I can. Versus if I'm contemplating and thinking and analyzing, the past and the future. If I'm eating and I'm in the here and now, I feel the best taste, realize the best tastes, flavors in whatever I'm eating. Versus if I'm thinking about work or this or that. So in trying to give my best and learn from the rest, in school or in competitions as a kid, put me on a path of acceptance, of being open and learning from everyone and everything. In the direction of love, per se. And as I took those baby steps in the direction of love, be it at work, be it at school, be it in competitions, be it at home, I saw a little bit more clearly, because it felt as if there was a light that was shining, a spotlight on the here and now. And whatever came in this spotlight became much clearer. So, where is what I seek, be it life, love, or light, is in the here and now, in this moment. And whenever I, per se, am in the here and now, I resonate with whatever I seek. Thank you for being here today. And I know there have been some comments, so give me 1 second, please. Okay. All right, so yes, so there was no disruption in the stream, so I'm glad. Thank you. And I know I went over time here, but to end, I hope that you enjoyed the ideas, stories, and songs. And you may always join another session at 12 noon Chicago time at abhi.dhiyogi.org. Or you may also watch the past concerts, read the books at the same link, I'll spell it out. abhi.dhiyogi.org. Thank you for being here today. In the here and now. Which I have to say, I was introduced to the idea by my brother, who recommended the book by Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. I would highly recommend that book as well. And that was about 12 years ago, per se. Yeah, it was 12 years ago, actually. And when I reflect on it, I don't feel a lot of time has passed, per se, but I believe I've been in the here and now a little bit more than I was before I started on this journey. Again, thank you. See you tomorrow.